Tokyo, the largest metropolitan region in the world. History, culture, and our second home. Every year we try to come back for Christmas and New Year, and this time our daughter Emily is living in our old stomping grounds, Tokorozawa, which is just on the other side of the border in Saitama Prefecture. This year, our friends Hiromi and Atsushi organized a side trip for us to the seaside town called Odawara. Odawara is a gateway to see Mount Fuji for many people, near Hakone, and that's what we did on our first day, after first getting some lunch. Lunch was a full-on Japanese experience with soba noodles, katsudon, and udon noodles. This is about a 2-hour trip to get from Odawara up here to the, what's it called? Owakudani. It's a viewing station, I think, yeah. The first train we took to get up the mountain was the Hakone-Tozan line. It's an interesting line with switchbacks, which I've never seen before. And at one point, the line is the second steepest rail of its kind in the world. The previous train was an electric train called a densha in Japanese. This one is a cable car. It's steeper and it's more like a vernacular. That cable car takes us to the Sonzan station, which is the starting point for a ropeway that will take us up the mountain. The Owakudani sulfur vents were once a place where you could go and enjoy hot springs, but due to a geological event, the sulfur is now caustic and dangerous. When we got up to Owakudani, we didn't have a lot of time to spare. We spent some time in a gift shop and looking around and trying to find good views of Mount Fuji, but the wind was blowing and they were threatening to shut down the ropeway, so we needed to get right on and head right back, which was fortunate because I got a nice shot of Mount Fuji at about that time, before the sun went completely down. After coming off the mountain, it was time for some kamameshi, some yakitori, and some libations. It was a nice end to the day, and then the next morning, we woke up to breakfast. Around the year 1447, the Hojo clan built Odawara Castle. This is a skeletal scale model of this Odawara Joel. Today, inside the castle, there are many artifacts, including pottery, building materials and tools, and of course, samurai-era armor and weapons. So in the big picture of things, the castle we're in here is the 7th tallest. That's the hotel we were in. The one with the red banner on top. That was where we just were. Now we're off to a place nearby to learn how to make Kamaboko. A Kamaboko is an ubiquitous foodstuff in Japan. It is a high-protein, low-fat fish product that is made from fish powder and turned into a paste and then hardened via various methods of cooking, including steaming them or boiling them, or in our case, what we did was we deep fried them. Different kinds of kamaboko actually feature prominently in our Osechu Dori, or our New Year's food. After New Year's breakfast, we go to the local shrine to pray for good luck, good health, and of course, more money. There are always long lines, but they move pretty fast. This year, my sister-in-law and I run into some bad luck, so we're praying extra hard.
よくない旅行あんまりしない方がいいんだ。そうだね。飽きない。これ学問も早めにもうね。大丈夫ね。大丈夫。
The shrine at New Year has a festival atmosphere with lots of food stalls, and we'll get our lunch and take it back.
JY17.
Shinjuku Station is the busiest train station in the world, and there are a lot of places to eat actually in the station as well as shops. I've even seen a Uniqlo store inside one of these stations. If you want to see the famous cat video, go out the Kabukicho exit on the east side of the station. I promise you the video is way more clear in real life. So first things first, I hadn't had any ramen since I got to the country, so I decided I better go get some. So Emily and I went on our trip to Shinjuku, and we found the first halfway decent looking place, and it was actually pretty good. Next stop, Kabukicho and Godzilla. Well, is it about this point I decided I made a horrible mistake. Other than the roundabouts you can find in Europe, is there anything more iconic traffic mitigation feature than the Shibuya Scramble? Then we head back through the scramble to the other side to go to the famous meeting spot and literal monument to good dogs everywhere, Hachiko. Secret message?
You're out of damn service.
Is that what it says?
Nope.
There's just nothing?
Nothing.
For the aspiring witches and wizards in your family, you might want to go about 15 minutes out from Ikebukuro to the making of Harry Potter. It's an official Warner Brothers exhibit, and it's extensive, detailed, and very interesting. Might take about 4 hours to see the whole thing. While Akihabara has been known as the place to get animation and manga goods, Ikebukuro has joined in this popularity in recent times. The huge store called Animate, located on the way from the skyscraper Sunshine 60 to Ikebukuro's station on the east exit, is a must-see for anyone who likes Japanese animation. With 9 floors, you can spend the entire afternoon shopping to your heart's content. Nearby, the gotcha balls and UFO catchers, crane games establishments have gotten a little bit out of control, but which is heaven if you like that sort of thing. So this machine will squeeze the orange juice for you.
It is genuinely good.
God.
Your favorite anime characters from an anime I've never heard of. Why buy a meal when you can just
Buy a meal.
machine yourself? It's on a meal right here.
Actually, not exactly cheap either, is it?
No, it's not. That's like $11.
And that brings me back to Haneda, where our friendly neighborhood Godzilla has shown up to see us off. So we end this stay in Tokyo and Saitama. And I want to leave you with some pictures of some of our favorite food, some of which Midori ate before I arrived, and some of which we ate together. And just a little slideshow showing some of the best food that we had on our trip. We hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe and leave a comment for anything that you want to see more of. And hope to see you next time in some of our travel videos. Thank you.